Hey everyone, it's HellaFit. Welcome back. I'm so happy you're here. Today we've got a spicy upper body workout. All you need is a pair of dumbbells. We're gonna start with a warm-up, head into 2 circuits, we'll have a cool down, and we'll get you guys on your way. So let's start with that warm-up. We're gonna start with some arm circles to the back. Let's go. All right, let's take it forward. Warming up that chest and those shoulders. All right, let's give yourself a hug. Last few. All right, we're gonna head to the back of our mat. We're gonna go for some walkouts. Forward fold, walk it out. Hold a forward plank for just a second. Walk it back in. Standing up. Repeat here. You've got about 15 seconds to move through this. All the way up. Activating that core. Let's do one more. We'll meet in our high plank. Let's hold it here. Good. All right, let's head in for some shoulder taps. Trying not to move that lower body. Core is activated. Awesome job. 10 more seconds right here. All right, we're gonna take it back. Opposite hand touching the opposite leg as we come up to our downward dog. Good. Finding that straight plank as you come down. Few more seconds here. Awesome job. Okay, we're gonna drop it to our knees. Let's have some push-ups to warm up, maybe 3 or 4, warming up that chest. You might see these later on. Good, all right, last one. We're gonna go back to our high plank. Let's do some chest openers, just opening up to the side. Take it back, other side. Good, let's do one more on each side. This one feels nice. Last one. Good, all right, let's walk those hands into the feet. Finding that forward fold. Light bend in the knees, shake it out here for a quick second. Slowly rolling it up vertebrae by vertebrae. Let's do a few shoulder rolls. All right, we're gonna do a few jumping jacks just to get that heart rate up, get nice and warm before we head into that circuit, all right? So meet me here. Jumping jacks. Remember, you always have the option to step and tap. Good. We've got 15 seconds left here before we get going. Awesome job, you guys. All right, let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, awesome job, team. Shake it out. Let's grab your dumbbells. Light to medium weights, maybe 5, 10, 15 pounds. Challenge yourself here. It's gonna get spicy. You can always change into some lower dumbbells as we go. What we've got today, we've got a 40 seconds of work with a 20-second rest. We're gonna go through our 4 exercises 2 times through, which means 8 minutes of work, no major rests. So we're gonna push ourselves through. The rest is on the other end. Okay, what this looks like. Our first exercise is gonna be a bicep curl. Nice and steady here. Exercise 2 is gonna be a tricep extension. You're bringing those dumbbells together behind your head. We're then gonna drop it to the floor for those push-ups and finish with a plank hold, okay? I'll be there with you the whole time. We're gonna work together. So let's go and let's get hella sweaty. Exercise 1 starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. So we've got bicep curls here, trying not to swing the dumbbell as you bring it up. Really nice. Now, because we're working our upper body, I want you to focus on your core the whole time, okay? Ribs are tucked, core is engaged. No arch in our spine. Good. All right, we've got about 10 seconds left with these bicep curls. We get 20 seconds in between. All right, team, it's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. You can drop to 1 dumbbell if you need for these tricep extensions. Looks like this, putting your dumbbells together over your head. In 10 seconds, we go for those tricep extensions, okay? Shake it out. We're back on in 3, 2, 1. Dumbbells are together. Tricep extensions overhead. We're tucking those elbows into those ears. Elbows are not open, staying nice and close. So same thing here. I want you to make sure your ribs are tucked, core is engaged. Triceps are feeling spicy. Awesome job, you guys. Sometimes it helps shaking out those legs, taking your mind off of it. Good. You've got about 15 seconds left here, getting a few more reps in. Awesome job. All right, you got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. Shake it out. We're going to drop to the floor. Coming up, we've got 40 seconds of push-ups on deck, okay? I know that can be a lot, so just give it your best. You can go on your feet or your knees as many reps as you can. We're back on in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, team, I challenge you to try at least one on your feet before you drop it down. Awesome job. So you have that option. We're on our knees, keeping our body straight in one line, pushing up and down. And don't forget to breathe. Whew. Amazing job. We're almost there. You've got just over 10 seconds, maybe 1 or 2 more reps. All right, you've got 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, take a quick child's pose, shake it out. You know the drill. We've got about 15 seconds left. We're gonna finish this first round in a low plank hold, okay? So I can see on that timer, we've got about 10 seconds. Enjoy that. So let's hit a low plank to finish this round 1. You're back on in 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, team, holding it here, nice and strong, pushing up out of those shoulders. Good. Ooh, we're just gonna hold it here, nice and still. So we're gonna repeat that entire circuit one more time, all right? Holding it here, really good. Again, don't forget to breathe, helps us through. We're all in this together. All right, you got about 10 seconds left, finishing off round 1. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job, you guys. That is round 1. You've only got 20 seconds. We go back up onto our feet for those bicep curls. Okay, grabbing your dumbbells. We're back on in 10 seconds. This is our last time with these exercises, so really give it your all, okay? We're in this together. All of us go in 3, 2, 1. Back for those bicep curls. Good. You got it. Who's feeling those biceps? I know I am. All right, 20 seconds to go. Slight bend in the knees. Like I said, feel free to take a few steps. Take your mind off those biceps. 10 seconds on that clock. You got it. Woo. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. We're heading for those tricep extensions, all right? Always have the option to drop down to 1 dumbbell. It looks like this. I'm gonna use 2. Timer's back on in about 5 seconds. Hands come up, dumbbells are coming together. Ribs are engaged. You're back on in 3, 2, 1. There you go. We're on. Good. Oh yes, we don't train our triceps enough. These are always spicy. We love it. Whew. More than halfway through. We don't have to see these ones again, okay? Few more reps, making sure our ribs are tucked in, core is engaged. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job dropping those dumbbells. We hit the floor for those push-ups one last time. All right, team. We're back on in 10 seconds. Let's roll those shoulders back. Getting ready for those push-ups. We go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Same thing goes here. I challenge you. Try 1 or 2 on your feet. You're stronger than you think. I believe in you. Awesome. All right. Trying to beat your reps from last round. We've got some shaky arms. We're in this together. I'm right here with you. All right, you have just over 10 seconds, maybe 3, 4 more reps. You've got it, team. We got one more exercise on deck. All right, 3, 2, 1. Quick child's pose. We're headed into our final exercise. It's a low plank hold. We'll get a little bit of a longer rest after that. We'll go for circuit number 2. All right, timer is back on in 10 seconds. We've got a low plank hold. You guys know what's coming. We're back on in 4, 3, 2, 1. We're on. Good. So same thing here, pushing up out of those shoulders, straight line with that body. You got it. Core is engaged, ribs are tucked. I know I say that a lot, but it is important here, especially when we're lifting overhead. Awesome. Are you breathing? I'm sometimes forgetting to breathe, so let's make sure we're breathing together. All right, you got 10 seconds on that clock. We are shaking, but shakes are good, team. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Take a minute. Let's find a child's pose. Straighten out those arms, finding that extra shoulder stretch. All right, you guys, we've got just under a minute in between. We go for circuit number 2. I'm going to show you your exercises, and we're going to go right into it. All right. So exercise 1, dumbbells are back up, standing on our mat. We've got a shoulder press. Exercise 2, we're heading into a bent over row. You're going to hinge, hands come in front of you. You're rowing those dumbbells up into your hip bones. Exercise 3, we take it to the floor for a chest press. This is what it looks like. Good. You're bringing your dumbbells down, keeping in line with that bra strap area and pushing up to the top. Your finisher here is a shoulder tap, just like that warm-up. We're going to flip it on over. In a high plank, we are going to tap our shoulders. All right, those are your exercises. 2 rounds, exactly what we just did. Let's get right into it. All right, starting with that shoulder press, grabbing your dumbbells, we're on in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Good. So anytime we're lifting our weights above our head, I want you to make sure your shoulders are not coming with you, all right? They're rolled back. You got it. Shoulders stay away from those ears. Really nice. Oh man, this is spicy. Whew. 10 seconds. Few more reps before we head into those bent over rows. You've got 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Shake it out. We are heading into those bent over rows. So what you're going to do, hinge at the hips, have a flat back. Your head and neck are staying in line, looking just in front of you, and your dumbbells come in front. You're rowing up to your hip bones and not to your armpits, okay? We're on in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Awesome job. I want you to think that you're squeezing a pencil in your back. Yes. Very nice. Whew. Just over halfway there. Last few reps. Ten. Yes, you can. 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. We're dropping to the floor for that chest press. You're laying down on your back, knees are bent, weights are coming above your head just like this. Timer's back on in about 10 seconds. If you want a little bit of a glute challenge, you can do your chest press in a glute bridge. All right, we're on in 3, 2, 1. Good. So finding that 90-degree angle as we tap those elbows to the floor, pressing it back up to the sky. This should feel similar to your push-up. It's like we're doing a push-up on the sky. Good. Whew. Same thing here. Ribs are tucked in, core is engaged. We're not arching our back. Back is pushing in to the mat. You've got just under 10 seconds on that clock. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Dropping those dumbbells, we flip it over for our fourth exercise, high plank shoulder taps, all right? So the main goal here is we're not swinging our lower body side to side as we lift that arm. Timer's on in 4, 3, 2, and 1. We tap it out here, all right? So really trying not to swing that body side to side. If we need some stability, we can drop down to those knees. All right, let's go. Up, up. Nice and strong in that high plank. You got it. More than halfway there, you guys. Okay, we're almost there. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Amazing job, team. Quick shakeout. You know the drill. We're standing right back up. We've got one more full round with these exercises. So 15 seconds left. We pick up those dumbbells, heading back for that shoulder press. Let's get ready to go. All right. Deep breath in. Let's roll those shoulders down. We are back on for round 2 in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 90 degrees and no lower with those arms. Whew. You got it. Up and down. More than halfway there. What I love to say, and it's so true, is just don't think too much, okay? Distract yourself. Think about something that's going later on, all right? Going on later on. You got it. All right, you got 3, 2, 1. Awesome job, you guys. All right, bent over rows are on deck. We talked about it last round, hinging at the hips, straight line with that body, where our neck is not looking too far up or too far down. It is staying in that perfect straight line. Timer's back on in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go, bent over rows. Bringing those dumbbells up to that hip bone, squeezing something a pencil size in your back. Yes. Really nice, you guys. More than halfway there. Up. Less than 10 seconds. Let's go. Few more reps. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job, you guys. Final 2 exercises. We take it down to the floor. Laying down for that chest press. Reminder, if you want to add in that glute work, feel free to hit a glute bridge right here. Timer's back on. We go in 3, 2, 1. We chest press all the way down, pushing those weights up to the sky. Really nice. All the way up. I've got the shakes. Are your arms shaking? We like that though. That means we're getting stronger. That means we're pushing ourselves, and I love that. All right, you've got about 10 seconds left on that clock. Give me 4, 3, 2, and 1. Dropping those dumbbells, you guys. We are so close to that finish line. We flip it on over for a high plank shoulder tap. All right, let's check in again. Rolling out those shoulders. Deep breath in. We finish strong. We finish all together in these shoulder taps in 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. 40 seconds to go. Up. Shoulder tap it up. You got it. Whatever pace you can find that balance here, core is turned on. Pushing out of those shoulders. More than halfway there. Yes, you can. Don't give up on me now. We're here together. Up. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Amazing job, team. You've done it. The hardest part is over. All right, let's take a minute. We'll shake it out. Let's meet here. Let's do a few shoulder rolls before we stand up. Adding in that neck stretch, side to side. Whew. All right, team. Let's stand it up. We'll do a few shoulder stretches and we'll get you guys on with your day. Thank you for sweating with me. You guys are amazing. Let's do some shoulder rolls once more. Let's take it back for a tricep stretch. Good. Let's cross it on over. Adding in that neck. Good. Let's switch sides. Let's take this one right across. And back. Other side tricep stretch. All right, team, shake it out. Amazing job. Give yourselves a round of applause. Thank you so much for sweating with me. I hope to see you guys again soon.